And for analysis, we turn now to Tom Bevan, co-founder and president of Real Clear Politics. Tom, great to have you back on. A lot to discuss, but first, I want to talk about the jobs report, and a rather dismal one at that. What type of impact do you think this could have on the election, if at all, at this point?
I think a lot of this is already sort of baked in the cake. I mean, obviously, it's not great news for the Harris campaign. They'd rather would have had that be a better number. But, look, I mean, 50 million people have already voted. A lot of people have already made up their minds about this campaign well before today. For those people who are still out there and undecided, maybe it'll move a couple of them. I mean, the polls do suggest that the economy is the #1 issue by far. And this is another sign that this economy is not as great for average Americans as the Harris campaign would like them to believe. So it's not great news, but I'm not sure it's going to have a major impact in this race.
Yeah, as Owen just mentioned, today both presidential candidates are in Wisconsin and both vice presidential candidates are in Michigan. Tom, how crucial are those states?
Well, look, I mean, if you look at those 7 battleground states where this race is going to be decided, Trump has moved out to almost a 3-point lead in Georgia, almost a 3-point lead in Arizona. He's up 1.5 in North Carolina, and he's up about 1.5 in Nevada, according to our averages. So that leaves the upper Midwest as Kamala Harris's best and perhaps only route to winning this race. She's got to win Michigan, Pennsylvania. Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin. She's ahead in 2 of those 3 states. She's got a 0.3% lead, which is obviously within the margin of error in Wisconsin. She's up about 0.8 points in Michigan. Trump's leading by about 0.5 point in Pennsylvania. So all 3 of those states are really, really close. If she wins them all, she becomes president. She wins 270, 268. If she loses any one of those 3, Donald Trump's going to be president.
Yeah, you mentioned Pennsylvania, and in the latest USA Today Suffolk poll, they have Trump and Harris tied there in the Keystone State. For those voters, Tom, that don't have their minds made up yet there, what do you think the candidates need to do to win their support, especially in PA?
I mean, if you're undecided at this point in the race, some of these people won't vote. I mean, they just won't, they won't turn out. Maybe they're telling pollsters they will. And the campaigns are, obviously they're trying to reach their hardcore partisans. And then the next task is to work their way down to some of these voters that are lower propensity voters, the ones who, maybe they didn't vote last time or the time before that, and try and get them to the polls. And again, each campaign has their arguments. Trump's focused on the economy, immigration. Harris is focused on abortion and Trump's sort of fitness for office. It's not clear. As I said, we have 17 polls in our Real Clear Politics average in Pennsylvania, and 12 of them have this race at 1 point or less. So it's literally that close, and both sides are sort of fighting tooth and nail for every last vote there.
Yeah, I know. Quickly, I want to get to this from Real Clear Polling. I know you find for the first time in his political career, with less than 1 week until the election, former President Trump holds the lead in Real Clear's national average. Tom, take us through the numbers, if you will, and how they compare to the past elections in 2020 and 2016.
Yeah, I mean, this entire campaign, Trump has been running well ahead of where he was 4 years ago and 8 years ago. Now, if you remember, in the Hillary Clinton campaign of 2016, that race tightened at the very end. She ended up finishing about 3 points ahead of Donald Trump. She ended up winning it by 2 points. And Biden was ahead by over 7.5 points, and he ended up winning by 4.5. So nationally and in these battleground states, Donald Trump is well ahead of where he was in the past 2 campaigns. That's a good sign if you're the Trump campaign, and that if the polls are accurate, this race is going to be razor close. Now, the Trump campaign and Trump supporters like to say, well, his vote was underestimated in 2016. It was underestimated in 2020. It's going to happen again. We don't know if that's true or not, but certainly, as I said, he's in a better position than he's ever been.
Yeah, Tom, thank you so much for weighing in. Always appreciate it.
Thanks, Tracy.